Basically, this is almost like a testimony. Um, Probably a few weeks back, uh, I'm riding through Richmond Park, which is on my way home. And Richmond Park, like it gets dark here at 4:30, so going through Richmond Park is absolutely dark. You can't see anything. And the other thing is you have to worry about is deers running across or walking across the bike paths because it's quite a few deer in the park. Um, and I'm riding along, and I can see it behind me because I'm just watching the riders because they all racing over the little hills that there are, and I'm minding my business. But I'm just looking to see who's coming, so I can make sure they have enough space to pass, and then I can make out a shadow, like so I can see. Nah, man, this guy don't have no light. He can't, be riding in Richmond Park. And sure as I said that, my light picks up a deer, a big buck, So and the buck is just sitting there grazing. So I slowed down, and then the buck sort of stayed there, and then the guy came around me. And as he came around me, I actually shouted at him. I shouted at him like, "Dude, what are you doing? That's so dumb. You can't. I just went off on him. Like, why? What business of mine was it to go off on him?" So he got angry in turn. It's like, who are you to speak to me in this manner? And he was absolutely right. Now, after that little exchange, I sort of felt like, Ennis, you dick. Um, why am I saying that now? Like, just metaphorically speaking, like this is the situation of men, and this is how I sort of interpreted that situation. Here comes this another human being. Um, he's trudging along on a path. He cannot see where he's going. I have a light on the front of my bike that's 3,000 lumens. That is, I mean, it lights up the front of you like day. I could have so easily slowed down. Look, my brother, it's a bit dark and dangerous out here. The deers are running across, and you never know what you might roll over. You might get a stick in your wheel or something. I ride along with you so you can actually see where you're going. I didn't. I didn't. I was a total a-hole, and I stopped and showed her some verbal abuse and let him go up the street. Man, and that sort of played on my mind for a bit. I mean, like, dude, come on. And that's the same way we are in life. We see people around us that are on that path. It's dark. They cannot see where they are going. We are holding these bright uh, candles, torches, lights, lamps, whatever it may be. It may be a resource, water, food, shoes. We are holding something that we can share with that person, clothing, housing. We are holding something, but we refuse to. We go and we cry down that person. Oh, you this and that and this and you, when we can so easily light that person's path and help them on their way. But we don't. We're ridiculously selfish. And this night, I was one of those selfish people. I'm ashamed. I'm very ashamed of it. The thing about it, though, was tonight coming home, like every night I go to the park, like I'm like, I wonder if I see this guy. I wonder if I see this guy. And tonight, I see him. And I see him and I catch up because I remember the little headband. I couldn't make out, who he was, but I can remember like the silhouette and the headband he had on. And he had on the same jacket, but this time he did have lights on his bike. So I went up to him and I said, "You don't remember me, do you?" He's like, "No," because my light was so bright he really couldn't see who was talking to him. And he he's like, "No, I was the one that shouted at you, And then he sort of chuckled and laughed. And then I realized who it was. I work in a bike shop right across from his shop. He is the guy that does the bike fits. His name is Ronan. And Ronan fitted me probably days after that exchange. And because it was so dark, he didn't know who it was, and which is so weird, like how karma works like that. I had no idea it was Ronan, even even when I went up and I apologized to him. I had no idea that this was the person that I shouted at, that I could have been a light on his dark path and help him through the park to make sure that he got through the park safely. But no, I was a dick, and we had a little talk, and I just like, dude, he's like, ah, man, it's cool. I said, nah, it's not cool. I truly apologize because that was selfish. I mean, it wasn't necessary, and I could have been a help, but I actually was a hindrance. And I'm just hoping that what I say, other people hear what I say and understand that, yeah, it's so easy to criticize, but in your criticism of something and someone and a situation, just think, can I do something in this situation that, or of this someone that I'm criticizing? Can I do something to enhance um, this situation? So that's all I'm asking. We always have a lot to say about other people and what they say and what they do, and but we less and less today try to help our people through those situations. It's all about self. So yeah, that's it. Just want to shout out my boy James. Well done. Big up for hitting that 6K. And yeah, shout out to all my peeps on Facebook or wherever it may be. What's up? Just be somebody's light if you can, and it doesn't matter how small or how big the contribution. Be somebody's light.